Hello viewers, a good day to you all. So I saw an image online on Facebook. It's the image of a guy in an examination hall, and the guy was sweating profusely with this question displayed before him. So he was asked to simplify the question. So I decided to bring the question up so that we can look at it together and see how to solve the question. It's a very simple question. So let's proceed. So the question says square root of 1 minus cos square x over sine x plus 1 square root of 1 minus sine square x over cos x. This is we have to simplify this expression here. Now, in mathematics and in further mathematics, this term sine squared x actually means sine x fixed in brackets being squared, and of course cos squared x also is cos x in brackets and being squared. So you can tell what sine square x, what cos square x means in this place here. Now, then also in mathematics and further mathematics, the very first identity you can have under trigonometry is this. Identity is sine squared x plus cos squared x equals to 1. It doesn't matter whatever value x is carrying or whatever this value x is carrying, as long as the two values are exactly the same thing. If this were to be 73, this also has to be 73. So if you have sine squared 73 plus cos squared 73, is going to give you 1. If you have sine squared 90 plus cos squared 90, is going to give you 1. If you have sine squared 241 plus cos squared 241, it's going to give you 1. That's an identity in mathematics, and it is true for every value of x. Sometimes they use theta in the place of x. Now, if sine square s plus cos square s equals to 1, what if I want to make sine square s the subject of formula? If I'm to make sine squared x the subject, it means that cos squared x has to leave this side so that sine squared will be left to go and meet 1. So we have 1 minus cos squared x. So I've made sine squared x for the formula here. Also, if I decide to make cos squared x the subject of the formula, it means that cos square x, sine square has to leave this side to go and meet what 1, so that cos square x will be left alone. So I'm going to be having 1 minus sine squared x. And of course, from these two identities which I've derived from the number 1 identity, you can see that these and these can be substituted for this and this in the root sign. So in the place of 1 minus cos square x, I'll be having square root of sine squared x. That's in the place of 1 minus cos square x. And of course, the denominator is what? Sine x. So we'll be having it over sine x. Plus the second one, 1 minus sine squared x. So it's going to be square root of, what is 1 minus sine squared x? Of course, the equivalent is cos squared x. And over the denominator, which is also what? Cos x. Of course, you can tell that square root of sine squared x is sine x. That's very obvious. And sine x over sine s, which is the denominator, plus square root of cos squared x is also going to be what? Cos x, because the square root is going to cancel the square. The square root here would have cancelled the square here also. Then over cos x as we have it. So what is sine x over sine s? When a number is dividing itself, it's going to be 1. Then plus, which is the sign between cos x plus over cos s, is also going to be what? 1. And 1 plus 1 is going to be what? To be 2. So in simplifying this expression, you are going to have what? 2 as the solution. So you can see the reason the guy is actually sweating. Myself, just going through the question from the beginning to the end, you can see how I am sweating. So the guy was actually right about the droplets of the sweat that were coming from his face. So the question can actually make you sweat, especially if you are under an examination condition. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. God bless you.